So if you want to hear me talk about like hair in the shower, I'm going to leave that alone. My week, my ups and my downs, while I get ready to go to my Weight Watcher meeting, then just keep on watching. Well, good morning, everybody. It's weigh-in day, and I'm going to start this video out with saying I've got a few blemishes on my face. I did put a little tiny bit of concealer on, but other than that, there is nothing creamy or liquidy going on this face today because, yeah, it's hot here. It's not only hot, but today, for whatever reason, it's muggy. I'm not happy. I'm really, really, really not happy about it. Okay, if you are on YouTube and you follow LuLu, then you probably might not know this. If you are on YouTube and you're in the Facebook group, then you will already know this. But she put out a color scheme today to try to use. Now, I would say those greens are a little more olive than the green that I had on the other day. However, I'm going to try to make that work and use green and peaches. And I don't have the peach palette, but I am going to again use this green and warm it up a bit in this It Cosmetics for the green, because I think it's the only green I have. I'm going to use the Urban Decay Heat palette. I'm going to go more in this kind of peachy, it's not really coral, but it definitely matches that. I can't show you everything. If I could, I would. Let me see if I can move you down for a sec. So this color, that one, is the one that I'm matching with this one. And I think that's probably as close as I'm going to get. And then there's shimmer in this palette. So Gina's happier. This is what I kind of really wanted to talk to you about today. Plans, goals, and changing. So if you watched my last week's video and you're not in the Facebook group, then you know that I'm back motivated, going on track. I'm going to actually put the screen all over the lid and the transition. I did relatively well, but there was a day, just a few days ago, Sunday, it was Sunday, where Honey was out working with his mom's house that sold, and they're trying to get her all moved, and I just had a moment of weakness where I, for whatever reason, went out and bought a piece of cake, only ate half of it, and I only bought the piece, not the whole, but still, it was enough could have really, really derailed me. It really could have. And in times past, it has. But I'll be honest, the Facebook groups that I'm involved in that are Weight Watcher related really, really kind of saved the day. I'm going to actually use this side and pack that on the lid a little better. Even though I know I'm going to cover most of it up. I want it pretty solid. And then while I'm here and have it on the brush, I'm going to go ahead and do all the way under the whole eye. So, you know, as I was eating the cake, I'm making relatively better decisions. I really am. Because normally I would have done one of two things. Honey wasn't here. Honey didn't know I bought the cake. Had no intention of having cake in the house. He had no idea. I'm going to have to put my hair back a bit because it's in my face. And, so, you know, one of two things would have happened. I would have ate what I wanted of the cake right then and then hid the rest for later for myself, not sharing. Or I would have just ate the whole thing. That's what I would have done in the past. But on Sunday, I saved half fully open for him and gave him the second half because when I bought it, I thought my intention was I'll eat half and give Tom half. But that's normally my intention. The problem is when I eat half of it, I lose willpower and then I give in and then I do the hiding or the eating all of. He didn't know I had it, so he wouldn't be missing anything. That's my mindset generally. But I did do that, so I only had half the points of the cake, and the local Safeway white cake, piece of cake, was 18 points. And so half ended up, I think it was 9 points that I tracked. The question was why? And I really, really in the past would have really derailed myself with that. But a little gal on my Facebook group, in my Facebook, I think she was in one of the groups. I don't know that she actually follows me, but she said, she might. She said something that really triggered something that I find very helpful. She said, you need to understand that, and she's right, until I get this in my soul, this is a lifelong commitment that I am making to Weight Watchers until I get the diet mode out of my head and lifelong journey eating this way. I am going to have emotions like this. But her point was, it's not like you're never going to eat a piece of cake. You need to learn to deal with eating the cake and make it part of your journey. That's basically what I got out of the gist out of her comment. And she's so right. She's so right. Okay, so I'm going to use the other end of this, and I'm going to start with the matte color shadows in here, and we're just going to see where we go and try to keep that color scheme in mind. So, I'll tell you, even though I had that moment, I feel pretty darn proud of myself this week. Am I saying I couldn't have done better? I absolutely could have. Did I follow all of the plans that I'm on? No. Did I follow several of them to the point of I feel relatively accomplished? Yes. 100 times more than I have been doing. Literally 100 times more because I haven't been doing anything. Because I was in a poor, pitiful poo mood. You know what I'm saying? And until I get it just ground in me. It's not a diet, Gina. It's a lifestyle. I'm going to continue down this path. I'm going to have, and I think we all will, until we have moments where until we have, not moments, but, a realization. I need a better brush. This is a Up and Up brush just from Target. I really like them. I don't know if it has anything on it. People probably hate the way I do my brushes. I don't care. I'm not a makeup artist. I haven't been in the makeup industry in over a decade and a half. I'm going to put my makeup on however I want to. Is my face so dry? Yes, it is. Sorry, folks. I'm not putting anything liquid on it. So, do we find that we get in this mode? Yes. Is it something that we can learn to deal with and take this journey more to heart? Because that's what I need to do. I mean, do you all just have it in your head? Are you there? Am I the only one that is not there? That I actually seriously get the foundation of this? That you get the foundation of this and you understand the concept? Or do you still have moments of, oh my lands, what did I just do? And it derail you to the point of, seriously, Gina? I'm going to go ahead and use that other fluffy brush. Just to get the product on. Now that I have my base, I'm basically lined out my eye. It's okay to use a fluffier brush and get it distributed onto the eye. I don't even honestly know if I'm going to do my eyebrows or anything because they're technically kind of a liquid. You know, I'm telling you, it's only going to be 100 degrees here today. But the humidity here today is weird. We don't normally have humidity at all. And I asked my husband this morning, I was like, is it humid to you? What the heck? And he was like, yeah. And it was 6, maybe 5:30 in this morning. So, yeah, I don't know. Humidity deck is different for us today. Okay. So, feeling relatively okay about that. And I go under the eye in the corners with that peachy color just to blend it together, keeping it way in the corner. How many of you actually do these? You know, put your eyes together and start putting makeup on when you watch Get Ready With Me. How many of you actually move forward with that? I'm going to just blend this all over the transition area because I like the peachier color more than the green up in there because that's what I'm traditionally comfortable with. I'm going to go with a shimmery shade in the heat palette toward the end of my eye, and then I'm going to end up in the center with a cream color. See, now if I would add Fix Plus to this, it would really be shimmery, but I'm literally not adding no liquid. I'm not doing it. The Gina is not doing it. Color Pop in, I think it's called Lunch Money. And I'm going to put that in the center, or the corners of my eye. Okay, so my family, my other sister and her family, are on their way out. They're going to go to youth camp here at our youth camp. My sister, her husband, and her 4 children. And so they are on their way. They'll be here. Well, 2 of her children are flying because they have jobs. 17 and 19-year-old have jobs. So they're flying out so they don't have to miss as much work. They're going to be here, I'm going to guess somewhere around Thursday, Friday. I'm really not even sure when they're coming. And then they go to camp on Sunday through Thursday. So I'm going to have family here again. I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of that green again, just to kind of bring it back to life. And it's shimmery, so we're good. Oh yeah, it makes it shimmery green. My eyelashes are falling out like water. Like hair in the shower. I'm going to leave that alone. I know which lippy I want. I almost put a darker lip on today, but really don't want to. Let's see. Oh, it's stuck in my hair. Oh. Now I probably have a tangle. Okay, let's see if we can see what this is. This is a L'Oreal Caramel Comfort in 819. Old as the hills. I can't tell you the number of times I've bought it. I love it. I don't think they make it anymore. There you go. And I think I'm going to use the Physicians Formula Peach Butter as my blush today. I'm not going to contour or anything. Get a little bit of shimmer on my cheeks since I don't have a whole lot anywhere else. I don't have a lot of anything on my face, and I'm okay with that. She be hot here. So I'll tell you, I was watching Sheila over at Life with Lillie this morning, and she was talking about a few gripes that she had. Now this woman, if those are her gripes with everything she's going through in life, I feel somewhat guilty about my gripes in life. But Gina got a few gripes in life. I'm not going to air them right now because I do it all the time, and I do air them quite a bit on my Facebook page. But it really inspired me to look at life a little bit differently than I have been recently, and just be grateful for the blessings that I have in my life instead of always veering toward the negative. I am back on track. I am seeing the scale move. My family is all safe and healthy. My vision is getting fixed. My pastor did not quit. My boss did not quit. My cousins are not leaving. All the same person. I can think up all kinds of reasons to be grateful. So I need to focus on that. You know, Pastor preached a message on Sunday that was like, slap me in the face. And I don't really talk about the sermons too awful much, but it was basically saying, stop being a sluggard. And you hear that word and you automatically think lazy. Well, he brought out how the word does not mean lazy. It does not mean lazy. What it means is you were doing something to its full potential and you have slacked off. That is not lazy. You could still be overly busy in life and yet not be doing things that are productive, that are fruitful, that are moving you forward in life. And that is what a sluggard is. It isn't you know, lackadaisical, lay on the couch all day and don't do anything. It's that you were, you know, in a position in a certain area of your life and you have allowed it to go backwards. And I had to take it. I had to eat that and realize, here I am, Lord. Yes, I am. You know, I was really hit with the sermon on Sunday. And so I'm doing my best to get better and to not be as negative minded, even if it's just internally. Maybe you all don't see it because I don't show it a whole lot. I mean, I might rant on here, but even when I'm ranting, I'm still in a pretty good and upbeat mood. But in general, in life, I can, if I'm not careful, allow negative thoughts and actions, or digressing, or getting in my little hurdle, my little hole, my protective space. I can make all of that take over my life and set me back. So that's what I'm really focusing on right now, is to be more positive, outgoing, and fruitful instead of the opposites. I will show you a couple things before we go. About my week, since I showed it to you last time. Let me just show you my actual progress. Okay, so in my planner, I'm tracking the amount of days that I'm up on my social media, which is so much better. I've really been on Facebook. Are you proud of me? Because I'm not a Facebook person, but I am trying. I've posted videos about every third or fourth day on YouTube. My times of getting up are really funny. I can get up at, let me get over here. I can get up at 6 o'clock in the morning, 7, and then yesterday, look at there. I slept till 9:30 in the morning. The morning was basically over by the time I got up. So that's not good. On you all know, on the 30-day challenge, I haven't even started. If you don't know, I initially was going to start this 30-day challenge. We're already on day 10. Haven't even started. Not even upset about it. I know I'm going to do it. I know it's in my planner. I knew kind of that once my family was coming in the middle, I was going to mess up. And so I'm holding off on that. And I might not be doing it at the same time as everybody else is, but I'm going to go ahead and do it because I need to do it. And let's see. On my weekly, I'll tell you, there's a couple of things that, you know, show some good and not great. Is my water is much better than normal. I don't even know that you can really see it. I don't think it's showing because how I have my water trackers, it's a gray, and it's not really showing on here. My moods, I kind of slacked off on that, but looky there, most of my moods down here in the bottom. Oops, were blue, and blue meant not great. It meant tired and deflated. And then I kind of just sort of gave up last week. That's not cool. So gonna get better in that and make my daily life better. And then let's see. This week is, we're only on Tuesday, but it's pretty vacant. So did all right. Didn't do grand. Happy with my progress. So much better than before. How is your journey doing? Please let me know if there's anything that I'm missing in this that you would prefer that I know, that I can maybe share with others, that I'm reading it wrong. I might not even put no mascara on. I'm just thinking, I'm not. I don't even care. I will see you all back here later this afternoon. Bye-bye. God bless. Let me clean my iPad so I can show it to you.